We live. We live.
You got to put some bars.
Y'all been chasing the cloud, I've been chasing the crown. I ain't slowing down, fuck around and mark the town. That's how it's going down. I ain't throwing the bones, feeling like I'm home, bitch, let's get it on. Y'all been chasing the cloud, I've been chasing the crown. I ain't slowing down, fuck around and mark the town. That's how it's going down. I ain't throwing the bones, feeling like I'm home, bitch, let's get it on. Chance for the smoke, I ain't never gonna joke. Rebirth of a king, I'ma leave it, but he's saying, tell him it's me. AR green, who ready with the smoke? I'm feeling let the go, that's far from a joke, provoke me. That's suicide, you prepare to die, cause these rhymes are mine, leave you flatline. Got nothing but time, on the rise for Olympia side. Nigga, don't tip me, hollers on my hip, I ain't never gonna slip. Give me life, still won't flip, keep it old, charged up like Goku. This is spirit bomb, mix a napalm, mix drug runner, but I'm still a gunner. Texas boy, I'm a train hunter. Y'all been chasing the cloud, I've been chasing the crown. I ain't slowing down, fuck around and mark the town. That's how it's going down. I ain't throwing the bones, feeling like I'm home, bitch, let's get it on. Y'all been chasing the cloud, I've been chasing the crown. I ain't slowing down, fuck around and mark the town. That's how it's going down. I ain't throwing the bones, feeling like I'm home, bitch, let's get it on.
859 ways to slay this itchy bar nigga don't come to play. Got itchy palm all of my DNA. For anybody that wanna rock my cage, no pancake shit. I hop with a biscuit, all of my bread come thick. You the witness, crown face shit, irate shit. You did it to die real quick with the business, B, y'all already killed the show with a beer belly and 100 rounds. Yeah, that's my sound. Yeah, your fan base will never be found here. Call me Dizzee Rockefeller, wanna get better with the Fetty. I'm ready with the heavy like Dwight. Gonna be up all night. Hit him with the groove line, fall back. Hit him with a snap like yeah.
Y'all been chasing the cloud, I've been chasing the crown. I ain't slowing down. That's how it's going down. I ain't throwing the bones, feeling like I'm home, bitch, let's get it on. Y'all been chasing the cloud, I've been chasing the crown. I ain't slowing down, fuck around and mark the town. That's how it's going down. I ain't throwing the bones, feeling like I'm home, bitch, let's get it on.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what it do? Live from the pit that don't give a shit.
This is Fuck Your Opinion, the podcast.
With your man Toucan Dan.
I'm Gotti, Nash.
And this your man Step Lova. We back in the building for another edition of Fuck Your Opinion Thursday night. The three amigos. Don Gotti, who that was, man? Who that was spitting right there, man?
That was AR Green featuring Dizzee Wallace, Chasing the Crown. He said he originally from West Texas, and but he been in Lexington, Kentucky, and Lake Charles, Louisiana. So that's what he repping, man.
Hey, you know, chasing the crown. Shout out, right, man. That shit was dope, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, shout out chasing that motherfucker. You got if he running from Texas to Kentucky, he chasing the crown and the bag. Get out there and do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Because that's what we do. We chasing the crown. We try to be number one.
Chasing the crown, motherfucker. Right. Numero uno. Shout out to my man Steve Bond in the motherfucking building. My man John Barrera. You got Laurel, Maryland City in the building. My man John Barrera, Riverdale. What it do? Blainsburg Mustangs in the house. You know how we do, man. Let's get it. Let's go. What we got tonight, man?
Hey, once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the pit with the crew. Me, Toucan, Step Lova, Don Gotti Nash. I hope you caught him on our Taco Tuesday. And definitely catch it on. What's Don? It's my opinion because I'm right on Saturday.
Because I'm right. The podcast.
Because I'm right. The podcast on Saturday. But welcome back. You know what I'm saying? It's the crew right here. You know, we always get into our topics, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin, I'm always tell you, sometimes we might go right, sometimes we might go left. We're going to get it right back on the motherfucking rails. This right here is just a case of it going off the rails. Law enforcement, once again, fucking up, you know, doing
Angry Mike,
Another
what it
black
do?
man
What it do?
there.
I mean to cut you off, man. I had a shout out Angry Mike, man. Angry Mike in the building.
Yeah. Another young black man, Casey Goodson, was shot and killed in his own doorway, entering his home. I watched a very just gut-wrenching interview with his mom and his mom's attorney, and they basically described the incident, other than how the police motherfucking described it, as him coming home from a dinner's appointment with a couple of Subway sandwiches. The police were doing some investigative warrants with the U.S. Marshal Service looking for someone else that was totally opposite, or they had nothing to do with this actual young man we seeing right here. And something happened when, in the midst of him walking into his home from parking his car in the street, cutting across the neighbor's yard, going into the side of his home, where he got in an altercation with a U.S. Marshal, and he was gunned down and fell into his kitchen and died in his kitchen right in front of his grandmother and his 5-year-old brother. His mother was at work during the time, and that's when she received a phone call from her 5-year-old that his older brother had fallen dead in the kitchen floor, shot by the police as he was entering the side entrance of his house. Not even the front door. You know what I mean? What the fuck is they doing on the side of this man's house or following him? In another part of this story that, a lot of people are saying, once again, it was a case of misconduct and mistreating of a black man, is that he's in Ohio, which has a a permit to carry, concealed carry. I'm not a big NRA guy, so I'm not really too far with the. But he had a permit to carry, and he had to clean his. His mother said he owned a couple of guns, and that he had a license to carry. Everything was registration, everything he had was legal, and because he didn't draw his gun, but they said the cops. At first, they said he died in his car. Then they said that he pulled the weapon and pointed it at the police as they drove or as they were canvassing the neighborhood. Now we're saying that it was just an incidental shooting, but they really haven't had clear indication, of course, on law enforcement as why the fuck they shot this dude, because he had a gun on his hip and Subway fucking sandwiches in his fucking hands going in his own home. Mike said Ohio cops known for deaths. Yeah, man. Listen, we keep going through this, and we always going. I don't really know what can we look forward to as the end of this. And this really hasn't been discussed as much on because there's so much going on with the election and Joe Biden and Trump and the fucking numbers and all this bullshit about stolen election.
This is my first time hearing about it, man.
Yeah, you brought that to me, man, because I haven't
heard about it. Yeah, this is news to me, bro.
And this is on CNN. You know what I'm saying? This is on CNN website. Yeah, man, this happened a few days ago. I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. And this shit ain't even made national news. Everybody's concerned with the election and COVID and everything else. It's another young black man. I think the day before yesterday was murdered.
Getting that clown out the White House.
Right, and this is another black man that was murdered.
Damn.
With a permit to carry by the sheriff department he was coming home from the dentist with a couple of fucking Subway sandwiches in his hand. So, I mean, this shit is crazy. His mother's definitely seeking charges, first degree murder, which we all. I mean, I don't want to put any. I'm not going to put that type of negative comment, but we all know that type of justice, sadly enough, this woman's not going to find.
They already going to get a way out, or they finding a way out of why they did what they did.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy.
And like I said, man, this is my first time. This is my first time hearing about it. My man Angry Mike said, permit to carry is a death sentence if you're black and run into the cop. Listen, Angry Mike, listen, I completely understand, and I'm with you. I have I have my permit to carry. I can carry concealed. I can carry out of my holster because I am a private investigator. But you know, there's a lot of things that a lot of things can go wrong, man. There's a lot of things that you got to know when you're carrying that gun, man. It can happen, especially being a black or brown or beige motherfucking person in the world, man. The world that we live in right now, especially in America. My thoughts and prayers just go out to the man's family. His mom, of course, she wants justice and she wants the cops to face to face the consequences of her son being killed. But think about it, her mother will never get what she fully wants, and what she fully wants is to have a son. This is another incident where somebody lost a son, somebody lost a brother, somebody might have lost a father. We don't know, we don't know too much about the young man. This is my first time hearing about it. But thoughts and prayers go out to him, his family. And like I said, man, this shit ain't never gonna change. It's not gonna change until we do something as a people. It can't just be black people and Spanish people. It's gotta be white people, it's gotta be rich people, poor people, until we get these motherfucking cowards up out of there, man. These cowards are running around with badges, man. And
something else, Steph,
it's not gonna change, man.
It was something that was also someone said that I was kind of brought up is the NRA. Like people feel like when it's black lives and it's black people involved, the NRA should get involved and say, and help the families and help bring suits or some kind of and help the families seek justice as well. Because guarantee you,
that's a whole different ball game though. That's a whole different ball game there, Dan, because the NRA is not injustice. The NRA has nothing to do with justice. The NRA has to do with guns. It has something to do with they are on a whole different, playing field there. They have nothing to do with justice or, human rights, man. I mean, yeah, they're another organization. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people, right, but shouldn't they do that? I mean, since what they basically what they
you would want them to do it, but I mean, to be honest, Dan, that's a whole different.
But say that might be out of that might be out of their jurisdiction, man.
Yeah, that's out of that's not on their playing field, man. That's not what they do, man. NRA, people can't ask the NRA to stand up for anything. I mean, listen, NRA is NRA, man. They're not. This is something that needs to happen within the community, with our legislative. You know what I'm saying? Our
state level, man.
Government. I mean, we got to do.
But the NRA can give so much money. The government the NRA gives so much money to the government and supports it in so many ways. I mean, even to the point where Republicans stand up and be like, hey, don't vote for Democrats because they're going to take our guns away. Like, it's a lot of politics that's always involved in that shit, too. Even if it can't be law, it's still in the political ways they can get involved and say, you know what, we noticed that a lot of armed and legally armed black citizens are being, caught in altercations where they killed by the police more than others.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's something that, I mean, and who's to even say that the NRA, sponsors some of these people that are concealed carry? The NRA don't sponsor me as far as I'm a concealed carry person. They don't sponsor me. I can't ask the NRA to do anything for me when I leave outside of my house. NRA goes by membership and, what we do amongst each other in the NRA. I just don't even see how really the NRA is brought up in this discussion, really. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was or something you just kind of threw out there, but no, we cannot.
No, I mean, it was other people. NRA. It was other. It was comments
to get involved in none of that. That the NRA has nothing to do with anything. Can we hope and we wish that a lot more people, a lot more organizations would step up and say, hey, blacks and browns and Spanish people are being killed by, especially people that are concealed carry are being killed by cops. Hell yeah, we can always wish and want that. But it's not on us or it's not on the NRA to get involved in anything like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, to say they were. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they have to, but that's what should they also take a stand for people because basically the NRA is one of the support the people having gun license.
Angry Mike hit it on the nail, man. Listen, Angry Mike hit it on the nail. He said our lives are our responsibilities, not the NRA's responsibilities. He said you hit it on, fear tactics to make for votes. NRA ain't got nothing to do with what we do when we walk outside of our door, man. We got to do better and understand it. Every day you walk out the house, you got to walk out the house like you got a target on your back, bro. Every fucking day.
I mean, listen. What I'm saying is the man basically did. If he holding sandwiches in his hand, putting his keys in his back door, I don't understand no more. It's not even like he was in what it seems like an aggressive position to do anything. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like, he was drawn down or just because he was carrying a concealed weapon, he felt like he had some levity with the police where he could do. So he was some kind of threat. They shot him while he was going in his home, and obviously something did occur in which the police officer drew his weapon and fired and shot the man while he was going in his home. But if you got Subway sandwiches in your hand at that time, how fucking
they've been killing unarmed Black and brown and Spanish people for less than that. So for a man to have Subway sandwiches.
So you can't have a gun legally, and you can't have a gun legally. Which one can you do? Because you're getting shot either way.
But see, I think y'all going two different ways.
That's the question.
But see, yeah, I think y'all going two different ways with your argument. And
no argument. We already know there's a problem. There's a problem. We just can't ask, and we can't. The people can't ask for NRA to fucking jump into it and be like, hey. NRA, what have you done? Or why did you do this?
But see, they more pro-gun anyway. It's more so pushing policies for people to have guns.
Right. That's exactly.
They're more so just trying to do something that has something to do with like a police shooting or some shit like that. Like it's more state level, federal level, where that's where that shit should be fixed at. And that's where we having a lot of the problems at, man. Like on those.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The political push is always still based on who has power and who has money. And we all know they already has a lot of political push when it comes to, it don't matter if persuasion. Let's say that persuading the government to do certain and abide by certain shit.
But see, they pro gun, so they want you to carry a gun.
Right, they want you to carry guns, but also be there. If they can speak up and come speak for the rights of people who they feel are violated, trying to hold guns, then if somebody has his right basically taken away from him in a sense, or his life taken while he's following the rights that they promote for other people, they should not saying they have to, but they should promote the same feelings when it comes to shit like this. That's all I'm saying.
It just should be more. They should be held responsible, man. Like it should be more responsibilities thrown at the police for shit like this that happens. It just don't seem like it's saying they're not being held accountable. So at the end of the day, that's definitely
real quick. We just got some breaking news. Breaking news just came across my news feed. The gentleman Brandon. His name just popped up, man. I hate when it does that. My man just got executed. The guy that they were trying to, get off the execution, he was just executed just now, actually. Brandon, it just popped up on my news feed, y'all. I apologize.
Brandon Bernard.
Guy.
Brandon Bernard?
Yeah. Yep. He just got executed just now, y'all. It was the
I didn't even hear about that. And you know what?
The dude,
Go ahead, is that what you're saying? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I was getting ready to just touch on that. Brandon Bernard executed after the Supreme Court ruled on the execution to go ahead and go through. I believe Kim Kardashian was fighting for the brother, man. And
Cory Booker. Richard Durbin.
Yeah, it's been a while, I believe, since they had an execution in Indiana. I don't know when's the last time they had one in Indiana, but this is the execution was scheduled for 6 p.m. It was delayed several hours. The legal challenges to be wrapped up. The Supreme Court ruled at approximately 8:20 p.m. to deny the state of execution. Justice Stephen Breyer, Elena Kagan, and Sonia Sotomayor dissented in the ruling. So, yeah,
Damn.
he was announced dead at 9:27 p.m. And like I said, this is the gentleman Kim Kardashian had been, fighting for, man. Shout out my man Hudson,
latest.
Jay Jarvis. He in the group with us just jumped in. Your man said he agreed, Dan. I guess with the NRA thing. Angry Mike said one last thing about the last topic. He said the NRA wasn't created for us, Dan. Angry Mike said, "What was the crime?" I forget the crime on this one. Angry Mike.
He was convicted
right here.
Real quick.
Murder of 2 young youth ministers when he was 18 years old.
He was one of the 5 teenagers in a local Texas gang who was found responsible for the double murder of 2 youth ministers following a carjacking. The 2 other accomplices wasn't eligible for death penalty.
Anna took kill on Fort Hood Military Reservation. That's terrible. Hey, listen.
I don't know much about this, but it does got the smell of some bullshit.
Well, listen, this is the thing, man. We don't really know too much about this, man. Anytime somebody loses their life, no matter what, thoughts and prayers go out to them, and thoughts and prayers go out to the victims of the crime that he committed, man. First and foremost, it's one of them things, man, where a lot of people feel like if you take somebody's life, man, and people
feel like eye for an eye, man.
Hey, but are y'all?
Yeah, man. So
are y'all for death penalty, man? Both of y'all. I mean, are y'all for the death penalty or no?
Listen, before we had a constitution that described the death penalty, there's always been a death penalty. In any society you can go in, no matter if it's what's considered advanced or not, you had public execution. It was a crime. I mean, I don't know any point where you can name in history where public executions or sacrifices of some kind didn't happen. So, it's me as far as what I'm for. If you commit a murder of certain things, then if that's what people find that is the way that you be disposed of in today's culture, then that's what it is. I mean, religiously, everybody's supposed to get their chance to be redeemed, but
I'm kind of like, I'm feeling like what Dan said, is as well. However,
I'm against
it's an eye for. I'm not against it. You know why I'm not against it? Because if you kill somebody who was innocent and who had nothing, if you kill an unarmed person, now if a person is armed, you guys are both armed, that's a totally different thing, I feel and I believe.
Listen,
my man Hudson J. Jarvis said, listen, my man said, I am for the death penalty only for pedophiles. I completely agree with you, Hudson. However,
but see, here's my
I agree with him.
The reason I'm not for it is because of the bullshit that it be a lot of, it's a lot of bullshit in some of it. So it's a lot of that's my problem with it, because it's probably a lot of motherfuckers that's innocent that's been put to death because of some bullshit.
Yeah. It's a lot of death penalty cases.
It's just because of the system. And I'm not saying, like, you got a motherfucker on camera. Bro. You got a motherfucker on camera blowing somebody's head off or some shit like that, or you got some shit. But if it's hearsay and it's not, that's where I'm against it, because I think there's a lot of motherfuckers that's been executed.
Yeah, well, no, listen. If it's a clear cut murder, if it's clear cut, somebody who's innocent, somebody that does not have a weapon, you're taking somebody's life. You're taking somebody's mother, somebody's father, brother, sister, yada yada. Listen, eye for eye. Fuck what you heard. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If y'all both shit, y'all both got knives, y'all both got guns, it's a totally different thing. If it's a he say, she say thing, and you got to go to court, you know what I'm saying? I understand that. Pedophiles, them motherfuckers need to be executed off the break. Matter of fact, they need to start letting them be fair game. Let motherfuckers get their address. Let some heavy hit motherfuckers go over there, tune them motherfuckers up, and let the streets take care of them. Because I would be more than happy and willing to just.
What's the man? What's the dude's name? What's the dude's name on that show? On
John Wall.
Big was his name Bubba or something? No, Big Dick Bubba or something? I forgot his name.
Big Dick Bubba.
Yeah,
Big Dick Bubba on
Godfather Harlem, right?
Harlem. Yeah, the Harlem. They call Big Dick Bubba. Woo!
Yeah, I'm just like I said, man. It's you know, that, like I said, definitely, man. Some people that is just how it's your spiritual belief, man. Some people believe that everybody deserves some kind of redemption, but like I said, like Step, you don't know till your family members taking a sensitive act of violence by some people or persons that just commit that. Don't forget, we still got serial killers. There's people out here killing just for the will and the thrill of it. So, you know, shit, the Lord washed up wherever. You know, I'm not saying we're God in any sense, but we worship a God that has dealt punishment to people that's related in death. So, you know, if sometimes you gotta pull some weeds from your motherfucking garden. How are you killing people based on a system that's based in how are you killing people based on a system that's biased and unfair? Well, we know the prison system, especially since the majority of it is blacks and you know, people of color, is definitely a factory where they just push people through like cattle, and some of them end up in the death penalty.
We want a hybrid. So,
but damn, you know, sometimes you get off the rails, ladies and gentlemen. But like I said, I was just answering Mike's question. We know the system is unbiased and unfair, and black people been used and blamed and on death penalties. We talking about since the shit was first introduced into the prison system. But I don't know. Like I said, that shit goes on one, because I mean, we got family members and know people that lost children in life and loved ones in senseless violence. If they caught that person actually say, "Yeah, man, I was the one that murdered them in cold blood," and you the family member. Some people do be like, "Hey, I forgive him. You know, I don't believe that he should lose his life." And some family members gonna be like, "Fuck that." Like Steph said, leave me with him for 5 minutes.
To say that they forgive them because they can't get to them. That's it. You know, because if you touch one of mine on anything I own, I shall destroy everything you touch.
And to be honest, man,
y'all know where that's from. Y'all know where that's from, do y'all?
Come on, man.
Come on. Okay.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said because if you touch one of mine on anything I own, I shall destroy anything you touch.
Gotcha.
Pac, baby. Tupac, baby. Real shit. That's some real shit. What we got next, man? What we got?
Let me see.
We got the vaccine.
Go to this vaccine thing.
Yeah.
Man.
That's right, Mike. Pac, baby. Pac.
Hey,
top five greatest top five.
Hey, Pfizer has approved a green light for the corona vaccine to be, you know, passed out or given out in America now. Because you know, if you don't know, we're gonna let you know. But in the UK, 2 or 3 days ago, they first started to vaccinate people for COVID, starting with the elderly. Since then, they've had only a couple of allergic reactions, but no deaths. So they figured everything is cool, you know. So now it's been fast tracked. So that's one of the worries about people having, not just all over the world, but definitely here at home. The FDA had an advisory panel, and they gave the okay for Pfizer's vaccine. I think it's Moderna, something like that. Moderna, to be passed out to Americans. First is going to go to the nursing and first responders communities and the elderly, and then they're going to see whatever as far as manufacturing. How can they start giving out doses to civilians and American, you know, regular citizens? But I'm sure firefighters, police department, like I said, hospitals, anyone considered a first responder. This is a hospital, I think, in I think it's Ohio or maybe New Jersey. I think it's New Jersey, but that's going to be the first tested subjects. The nurses there and doctors and staff are going to be the first tested COVID vaccine. I guess you say guinea pigs. I mean, it's on. You know what I'm saying? Now the thing is, they say it usually takes up to maybe 7, 8 years to come up with a vaccine. That's on a normal scale. Since we had the operation, I forgot what it was, full speed or some shit that Donald Trump came up with. They've come out with a vaccine in 6 months. They say no time in history has this been done. This is like the first time in the history of man that a vaccine for a virus was actually, uh, you know, developed and approved in 6 to 7 months of it being, of the process of it beginning to take its form. And the question everybody's asking now is who's going to take it? Because citizens like me, we consider the civilians, we don't have to take it, you know what I mean? But, they're talking about whether it gets to a point where children returning back to school, teachers, everybody at one point is going to come to a point in somebody's life where the choice is going to be, are you going to take this vaccination or are you going to take your chance out there in the corona world? Step, I'm going to ask you, you going to take it? There's 2 shots.
Well, this is the thing, Dan. This is the thing. Speaking from somebody who has had it, I've had the coronavirus. I'm gonna say it was kind of it wasn't really bad, horrible, but just the thought of having it, knowing that you could die and that there's people that are dying. I do know people who have died from it. I know people's grandparents. I know people's fathers who were 45 years old who have passed away. My people, Gerrel, rest in peace, Gerrel. I'm gonna say a lot of people are gonna say, hell no, I ain't taking no goddamn no vaccination that they just created 6 months ago. Well, yeah, you right. Who the hell wants to do that? Unless your ass is laying in that motherfucker on that ventilator and your ass is dying, or your grandmother is in the hospital, you can't visit her, or your son is in that motherfucker and he can't breathe. Your wife is in that bitch and she can't, but guess what? You're gonna be like, let me get that, run that shit here, poke me. Because there's anything out this motherfucker that can save our life. And that's what they fighting for, bro. This shit ain't no game, man. People talk about this shit. I hear people on social media, man. Oh, they're shutting down bars, they're shutting down restaurants. It's getting ready to go to cold red. Yada, yada, yada. I see a lot of my people and family down south, bro. They walk around this motherfucker with no mask. They having big functions, bro. Cookouts, club joints, no mask. And I'm like, yo, you motherfuckers must be lost on a certain side of the planet, because where we live at, it's real, nigga. I know a New York motherfucker, it's real in the field. The motherfucking ice rink up here in Laurel, they shut that bitch down and turned it into a morgue. Goddamn, the bodies was being stacked up in that bitch. So, I mean, yeah, don't nobody want to take a motherfucking vaccine that they just now came up with. Listen, the reason why they came up with it in 6 months, y'all, is because this shit is real. I mean, they say, oh, well, you ain't gonna die if you don't have, health problems and yada. No, did Fred the Godson have real bad health? No, I don't think so. Fred the Godson looked pretty, he's a big dude, but I didn't see that other dude to the point where the brother was going to die. I mean, listen, everybody takes it different. So I just feel like if you are one of the people out here, you're against it, cool, don't take it. Fight this shit the way you've been fighting. I pray to God that you do not get it. This shit has affected my family, me personally, my older son. My baby mother caught it. She wasn't even around me. We wasn't even hanging, my nigga. This was from a whole separate household lifestyle. You know what I mean? So the people's got it and a loved one has it, man. It's scary as fuck, man. So I mean, if I need it, I'm gonna take it. If my kids need it, they gonna take it.
No, but not that though. It's like take that shit because they want you to take it. Like not they want you to take it for precaution. So would you take it just to take it, or are you taking it to fix the shit?
No, I ain't taking shit. I'm not taking that just to take it. Fuck that. I mean, but if it's gonna stop me from catching it.
But that's what they try. That's what
they want every single American vaccinated. That's what they want.
That's basically what they want to do. And eventually,
so let me ask y'all this. This is my thing, Don. So if we don't do it, who's to say that this shit is ever going to stop? I don't know about y'all motherfuckers, But I'm tired of being up in this motherfucker. I can't even handle ass come through this motherfucker, man. I'm scared to death. Anytime ass come over this bitch, I'll be like, just stand on the porch, goddamn.
Hey, hold up right quick.
Nigga, hell no, bro. That hoe came out of nowhere. We don't know no side effects or nothing.
Yeah, I need at least 400,000 people taking it for me. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not finna take that. No. Hey, bro, you think about getting that COVID vaccine?
What? No, bro. I'm waiting until everybody get it before I even thinking about it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting that.
No, not at all, bro. I'm saying.
Hey, bro, you gonna get that COVID vaccine?
Oh, no, we don't know the side effects of that.
That's what I'm saying. No, they just came out of nowhere with that. No. Yeah.
Yeah, we're here to give you a mandatory COVID vaccine. Can you stick out your arm, please?
No. I'm not finna put my arm out. I'm not taking that shot, but thank you, though.
Yeah, we heard you telling that to everybody.
Yeah, well, I'm actually not taking it, so.
Now, can you stick out your arm, please?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody acting like they don't want to
He's
do
talking
this.
about.
All right.
Hey,
Listen, I like them. I like them kids, man. They do a good job, man. It's real on the funny side of thing, right? What if we take that shit and niggas start flying and shit? Niggas start getting strong and shit, like the Jamie Foxx movie and shit.
stupid shit. Yo, it's gonna be wild.
Niggas
Hey,
run around and be talking about, hey nigga, I need that COVID, nigga. I need that COVID shot, nigga. Man, I was flying last like that.
There was the wasn't it the shotgun shrimp or the pepper shrimp? Pistol shrimp. Pistol shrimp. Hey, no bullshit.
The thing is, that shit gonna fuck some people up. Because some people just allergic to shit. Some people.
The side effects that they said that the actual allergic side effects aren't that bad, but you know, it's no different than the actual flu shot allergy. You might have an itchy butthole or something, but you ain't going just, huh?
What's the side? Is it shit where they read at the end of the commercials and shit?
No, you might just have an itchy asshole. You get the dry mouth or something.
You have diarrhea.
Hey, if you wake up after this or some shit.
You ain't gonna do no erections, nigga.
No, from what the health officials say, this is real shit. I'll be on my CNN shit.
Erection.
You got that COVID.
Nigga say your erections are gonna stop. You can't have no more erections, nigga. Like you be like, what? No
you on
erections.
social media, hashtag COVID dick. You got the hashtag COVID dick.
No, hold on. I'm gonna take my chances, bro.
Hey, yeah. I mean, no, they said this for real. They said the side effects are no different than when you would get a normal flu vaccination that people been getting already for years.
I never had the flu shot, man. Like I never.
Me neither. Ain't no bullshit.
I never had it. I had it for the first time, y'all, 2 years ago. The first time I ever had 2 years ago.
And I'm gonna tell you my theory.
And I didn't get sick.
I'm not taking that shit until I get the flu. Then I'm back.
Hey, that's what they're talking about. That's the shit.
Hey, something I'm doing is right, so I don't want to fuck it up. Then you fuck around and you know what I'm saying?
That's the shit they talking about with black folks right there. Niggas tell them, listen, I ain't taking that shit till I got it. I ain't fucking that shit. But hey, I mean, that's what they saying. You know, that's the.
Hey, if it's going to get shit back to normal, I need shit to get back to normal, guys. And I've been in this motherfucking house with my dogs for the past 7 months.
And you know what, Step? This is a big issue that they've talked about on TV.
Hey, Dan, time out. No, you haven't, nigga. So he been in the house. He been in the house.
You just came back from Charleston, South Carolina. He been on a world tour.
But I was still quarantined. So, nigga, I was on vacation quarantine.
Step with the quarantine event. Hey, Don, right here.
This nigga that had so much fun.
He was down at the NBA bubble. Hey, Steph was there. He was down there. So I've been in quarantine. He was down in place. He was at places quarantine, and he wasn't.
This nigga been everywhere for the whole PYO. Step been on vacations for us this year, man.
Step been on special assignment, all kinds of
shit. Nigga took our vacation time, man. Nigga stepped in, did it all.
Hey, no, listen, I'm telling you, the thing that's fucking me up the most, y'all. People are getting sick, they losing their lives, man. It's a tragic. Thoughts and prayers with everybody. But
yeah, man, 200.
I go to Target. Target is like my hangout now because it's like the only place that I go, right?
Yeah.
And you see these fat ass bras in that joint, but you only see like you can't really see them because the mask got them covered up. So you be like, I wonder what she look like without that mask. And they be real
Hey, yo,
funny with that mask on, bro. You be
it's
like,
going back to them
why
like
she so
Saudi
funny with that
Arabian type.
mask on, bro?
Hey, Steph, it's going back to that Saudi
Like
Arabian shit.
motherfucker pull that mask off, you gonna be like,
You gotta get your wife from the eye, from the cheekbone up. You gotta holler from the cheeks up now. You got just a look. I mean, if you can't even talk to them.
I wonder how many motherfuckers is going. How many motherfuckers is gonna meet abroad in the corona pandemic, and then for the rest of their life, gonna be like, hey, baby, put that mask back on, baby. Put that mask. Coronavirus been over for 3 years, baby. Hey, look, I need you to put that mask on. I met you like this. I'm gonna need you to stay like this.
Hey, because you know one thing, Steph, them fake lashes and that eyeshadow and shit. Once you can see nothing but that, there you go. You think you're getting Holly Berry? I ain't gonna, but I ain't gonna say that because I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. Hey, let's tag this one right quick.
Let me play this clip right quick, and then we can get to it.
Go ahead.
Right at the point where
when Jay-Z creates this whole drug dealer, drug lord, I'm a drug dealer, I'm a drug lord. These kids, and we gotta do it too, to be like Jay-Z, not knowing that this is all made up shit.
Jay was involved.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Damn, that's.
Damn, dog. You got the interview.
He said,
so,
damn, I'm in a whole nother motherfucking video now.
Nah, you know what? Fuck it, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, we're good though.
Everybody had a position.
We get the gist of it. We get the gist of it. Hey, yo, Faizon Love going. He been going to Jay-Z for a minute down on the sneak. For the last few months, he been throwing Jay-Z name and shade and a lot of shit. But Faizon Love went on Vlad TV, and that's another thing we didn't really get to talk about. We might hold casting over 2 times, end up catching federal charges, fucking with Vlad and that Vlad TV shit. But Faizon Love went on Vlad TV and basically this Jay-Z. Said he was a fake drug dealer. He said he was a puppet. His whole persona was based on, based on basically a level of entrapment for young black kids and rappers. And
he said this shit was based on DeHaven. That was the real
right.
The real goons was DeHaven and the other guys.
Right, and
Emory Jones is the guy that Faizon. Does he even bring up Emory's name? I don't know. He said Emory is Jay-Z's motherfucking man.
He said DeHaven.
Yeah, but DeHaven, because Jay-Z also had a little thing with DeHaven.
Yeah, Jay dissed him. He said he was snitching.
Yeah, he said fuck the Haven. Yeah. So made men don't make statements. So Jay-Z always was smoke. He do his little double entendre shit to sneak diss people that used to be in his own little drug circle or whatever. But I mean, listen, Jay-Z got the chick that was a part of Rock Management who openly had cases and worked for the DA, and because she got caught with like a few bricks. And this is a known fact that somebody within Jay-Z's Rock Nation circle, a well-known friend and associate, was a chick that was running some major shit and got busted, and she started working with federal agents to set up other people. So, Jay-Z, if people know Jay-Z was a part of the drug culture and whatever, selling drugs on a certain level. But I understand what Faizon Love is trying to say, but in a sense, he's still fucking hating.
He's trying to clown him. I think most of them. I think Jay been in some of the shit he's saying he been in. Not to say he was a big ass king and some shit like that.
Listen, hold up. Can I just share this? Because I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was with Jay-Z while Jay-Z was trapping. But we are from Maryland, and if you are from Maryland, you heard a lot of stories. I know dudes that was over. Matter of fact, DJ Rowdy, who's been on our podcast, who is family with us. He has been there when Jay-Z and his folks were there when he was younger. Them dudes stayed on the Eastern Shore, bro. They was over there with Emery and his folks. So, I mean, I just want to know why Faizon. I understand the message he's trying to get out there, but why put Jay-Z in there? Jay-Z used to be a hustler.
He been doing it. I think he was a hustler.
He's been doing it.
He's
He's been really going at Jay-Z though. He's really going at Jay-Z.
There's no think that he was a hustler. He was a hustler. He was a hustler.
Yeah,
His man is Emery Jones, the dude that did all the fan time. That's his guy.
Yeah, but he said he was a hustler, but he's saying that he wasn't as big as he said he was. He said he had goons. That's what he was saying.
I mean, who gives a damn about how big? Listen, who cares about how big somebody is? And come on, man, are we really at the point in our lives as grown ass men where we got to sit back and say, "Oh, well, I know you were a successful drug dealer, but you weren't that big. You weren't that big of a successful. Who are we? Who are we to mess with people? What the fuck is that? Who does that?"
Hey,
Faizon's point of it is that Jay-Z influenced the younger generation and culture, not guys our age, but the younger generation and culture to believing that this is how he made it as a big drug czar to become a rapper, and that's not the truth. That's what he's basically pointing at. He's not saying.
But I never took that message though, Dan. I never got that from Jay-Z as to, if you do this, you become this person, you can then become this person. I got Jay-Z's message was, I was in the street, not because I wanted to, because I had to. And then I took the hustle game and I elevated from the hustle game, turned the hustle game into the rap game. Use the rap game like the hustle game, because that's what you're supposed to do. You say if anybody's a true hustler and you know how to hustle, you hustle to get the fuck out of the game. And then when you get out of the game, you then keep the same hustle mentality, and you just do some legit shit. So I mean, that's what I got from Jay-Z, and I'm very proud to say that I'm a fan of Jay-Z. I know the dude was a hustler. I mean, like I said, I don't know him personally. I know people that was around Jay-Z personally. We are from Maryland. Maryland is, not to say that it's a thing to brag about because Jay-Z came down here hustling. Nah, I don't give a fuck. He better be glad. He was real fortunate that he was on the Eastern Shore with them goon ass niggas, because there was some goons out there. He didn't come across the Bay Bridge and shit with that, and I'm glad he didn't. Because you know how niggas hate PG County and DC, man. I mean, come on, man. So he, them dudes did some things together, man. Shout out for him doing it, and the fact that he was able to go legit with it. I mean, I just don't know why Faizon bringing up. I don't got nothing against Faizon. I wish he would stick to the movies. Shit, stick to the movie. He got a new movie out.
No, it's all publicity, man. Like that shit keeps him popping.
And like I said, he's been calling Jay-Z out and Dave East and other guys. This is a backstory to this. This is not the only time where he's been on Vlad and spoke of Jay-Z in this way.
And
you know what I'm saying? So
Vlad telling on themselves too, man, because Vlad just
that's what I'm saying. Casanova 2 times has just got indicted by the feds for going on there.
Listen, they say Vlad the snitch storyteller.
Yeah, what's the other dude he got locked? He got the.
I ain't fucking
with Arab.
It's another dude though. It's another dude that shot.
Damn.
It was another dude that was shooting with Troy Ave. Him and Troy Ave was beefing. I can't think what's his name, but he got because he had a podcast too.
Man, y'all better stop going on Vlad shit telling y'all motherfucking street business, man.
Yeah. If he asks, don't say nothing.
Yeah, he fucked up. My son make it to the industry, goddamn it. Vlad ain't coming to the crib. Vlad, nah, nigga, you ain't allowed around these parts.
Hey, that's what he do.
Yeah, tax stone.
Tax stone, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, he got popped off of that shit too. They popped. I mean, well, not necessarily off of that because his shit was on camera. There's a lot of shit that went down with that, but yeah, man,
but Rick Ross and his boys tuned his ass up too. He had a lawsuit for like $300,000 against Rick Ross a couple of years ago because he said some things that and Rick Ross and his folks tuned him up and he sued him for this shit.
He another example, a motherfucker that it's entertainment at the end of the day. I mean, he comes off like you thought that Jeezy. I mean, a lot of these that's what it is, man. At the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying.
And you know what thing that killed me about him though is the way he be sliding in them questions, right? And I be just waiting for one of them street niggas to be like, "Hey, Slim."
Oh no, they be on that joint.
Hey,
I mean,
I know some be ready to tune his ass up, but I be like, look,
some people
before we turn this camera on, Slim, if you ask me something that hey, we gonna
listen, the comedian Pierre, it's a blog called Comedy Hype, and they had Pierre, and it's a chick that's on there, and Pierre said he's been on Vlad, and Vlad actually asked beforehand, like, yo, can I ask this question? Is this okay? And that's okay. So he said, so he was like, he does go down. It's not like he just blindsides you with shit. He said some things he actually can you get into, and some things he don't. If you choose to answer him, that's on your ass. You know, you got, I don't know, but you know, I hope people do learn from this. If you any kind of whatever the fuck you got going on, keep that shit to yourself.
All right, man. This is our last subject, and we got like
right here.
We got less than 10 minutes, but here we go.
I'm 10 minutes. Let's go. 10 minutes. Put the clock on. Put the clock on for Dan, nigga. Put the clock on.
Oh my god. All right, so that's number 2.
What the nigga did? What he did? Go back.
Oh, look at him. Whoa.
Oh shit, nigga.
Oh.
What this bad ass nigga is, man? That's nigga, the fuck? What was it, nigga? Oh, hell no, nigga. You got me fucked up. What part of town this was, Don? This wasn't in no DC or PG County.
Hey, this is going
This
viral.
must have been in motherfucking some small black community where they don't fuck coaches up.
Oh.
I don't know where you right. I don't know. I don't know where they from. Where this group at? This is definitely not from the DMV area right here.
Let me look at me.
He needed to
find
hit.
out where this nigga at. He needed to be hit like that. Listen, he would not have made it off the sideline. Well, we live there. I'm a football coach myself.
Let me see. It's Osceola County Sheriff, Osceola County, Florida.
Florida, damn.
I'm surprised he ain't dead. Yeah, I'm surprised he ain't dead, boy.
Hey, George, what's his name?
The hell wrong with that man? Hitting them kids like that.
He was fired also from his job for that bullshit. He got kicked out the whole motherfucking. He got kicked out the little league shit for that. He's done.
Yeah, man.
Somebody gonna whoop his ass. He gonna get an ass whooping for that.
And they said the mom ain't want to press charges.
I'm gonna put. Shit, well, he must have said something fucked up to the coach then. Maybe.
No, I mean, not to hit like that.
Hey, he didn't. He must have got. He must have did some. He must have.
Let me put on my coach's hat real quick, because y'all know I'm a football coach. I've been coaching the youth.
Here you go.
I've been coaching the. Hold on. I got it.
Here we go.
I
put on his football hat, ladies and gentlemen.
I got to put my coach's hat on, because you know, Coach Medlock. You know, I'm a football coach. I'm a basketball coach. I'm a soccer coach.
All right, come on. We're gonna let you run this.
Hold on, I'm gonna put my coach's all right, I'm in the game, I'm on the sideline. Let me just say this, okay? Because I want you motherfuckers know right now, I've been coaching for 15 years, right? Some of these little motherfuckers, I have told. I don't give a fuck who your mama is, who your daddy is. Matter of fact, tell your parents to come out here and I put hands on them. Because you're not gonna disrespect me. All my coaches. Some of these little motherfuckers, y'all, will make you want to choke them. Or hit them like that. However, let me take my coach's hat back off and go back into parenting mode. If I hit your kid like that, I will be waiting for you in the parking lot. So maybe this kid did or said some real fucked up shit, but it's still unexcusable for a grown man to hit a kid like that in front of people in general like that, man. I'm just, you know what? If I feel so disrespected by a kid, I'm gonna fuck their dad up.
That's got to be your. He said you'll fuck their dad up.
And they said the mom was not supposed to charge it, so I don't know.
I told plenty of parents, plenty of kids that that if you continue to disrespect me and if your parent want to get into it, I will put hands on your father. I have no problem taking an ass whooping. I am a man just like you are. But same thing with females. If a female get out of pocket and disrespect me to her mom, I'm not gonna put my hands on you, sweetheart. Where your boyfriend at? Can I speak to him real? Come be real nice and polite. Where he at? I'm gonna just knock his motherfucking girl out, or he gonna knock my shit out. Whatever. We just handle it like that. But to hit a kid like that, come on, Dan. You know we can't do that.
Even LeBron, they said LeBron James even commented on this post that was actually when it went on social media.
Oh shit!
Yeah, LeBron was like, you know, he said even if that wasn't my kid, at that point, me and homeboy would have had
LeBron James.
Yeah, this is
LeBron James would have did shit.
He said even if that wasn't my kid,
you know what? I take that back. LeBron James would have jumped out the motherfucking stands and whoop homie ass. I believe that LeBron James loves kids so much, and he is the fucking most ultimate humanitarian in the fucking world. I mean, you're heard it right here from Step Brother. I know Don is ready to just jump out of his fucking chair because I'm praising this nigga.
Bullshit. It's some bullshit with this.
You know it's about to be a butt.
Yeah, it's a bullshit. I mean, hey nigga, you
Nah, you can't hit nobody kid like that, man. Listen,
right?
You gotta be better than that, man. I mean, I go to the point where my kids.
Hey, imagine
traumatizing the child, man.
Imagine this motherfucker in practice.
Hey, show the video one more time. Show the video one time. My man Chico just jumped in the bill. Shout out to my man Chico. What it do, Chico? Late birthday, my man had a birthday. That's all. Check out this video. Chico a Redskins fan too, baby. We in there, baby. Pittsburgh Steelers. Check this out, Chico. Watch this, man. You can't do no shit like this, man. I'm a football coach, bro. I ain't never wanted to do. Oh god damn, nigga.
It ain't nothing he could have did for him to be hit to be like that nigga cop.
All right, but this is okay. Even if the first one was out of anger, the first one might have been out of anger.
Wow. Come on, right. Man.
That's what I'm saying.
What
you traumatized that kid.
Hey, this is going. Oh.
Did you see the thing about it is how the rest of the team reacted, right? So when you start putting fear in young kids like that,
what the
you ain't no good coach, man. You know, you a bully, man. I mean, what is that? I would have probably had my son. If that ain't my son, I'd have been like, hey, I'm gonna get my son to whoop your ass, man. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
you got balls to do that. I mean, especially listen in this environment we live in, especially with black folks. You got some crazy shit going on. I guarantee you wouldn't did it no white folks.
He must be well respected in Florida for them Florida motherfucking goons not to jump down out them bleachers and chop his motherfucking ass up because I'm gonna be real honest.
Hey, George Zimmerman still walks around in Florida, man. And they ain't.
In Florida? Oh yeah. Well, listen, man. Hey, man. Look, fuck George Zimmerman. I'm gonna tell you this. George Zimmerman couldn't walk around in PG County in DC at all. Never.
Yeah, he had.
Can I get an amen, Toucan Dan?
Hey, he fuck around and get in the Uber and he drop his ass.
George Zimmerman.
He drop his ass off and
drop his ass off right in Southeast DC, nigga. Right in motherfucking Capitol Heights, Riverdale. Could you imagine dropping him off in Riverdale?
Yeah, dropping his ass off in the.
The fuck out of here.
Dropping them off on 4th Street.
Anyway, ain't that nigga's George?
That's a George? Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
With a white t-shirt that said, with a black hoodie written with white paint that says, I'm George Zimmerman. But check it out. Thank y'all for once again tuning in. For those
he couldn't do that shit out here, man. Not here.
The podcast. Me, Toucan Dan, Step the Lover, Don Gotti Nash. Check us out every Thursday.
I think George got bodyguard because I know the goons in Florida won't get his ass. Look, I don't give a fuck.
I don't think he does, man. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes, man, you get so low below the radar. Eventually, everything has its will in its day.
George got some motherfucking angels floating over top of his ass because I know
demons. You never know.
He should have got fucked up by now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Yeah, like you hit. Yeah, he should have got it. But
I just couldn't. I couldn't imagine him living in DC or Maryland. Hell, I couldn't. No.
Hey,
You can't imagine